What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about two different cryptos today. We'll talk about Stellar Lumens first, XLM, and we'll finish up the video talking about Hedera, HBAR. We're going to pair these two together yet again. Hit the like button, subscribe. Thank you all for being here, and let's get into it, okay? It is the 22nd day of December, and here we are sitting at about 22.4 cents for XLM. We've got 8.5 hours left in the day, and really you look like a lot of cryptos right now. Like you've broken out of your range here. You're back testing for resistance. Are we going to find resistance and plummet lower? Are we going to break through this point of resistance and provide that this might be a fake out, some type of slightly lower low look here? I want to look at this on a exchange with volume. Let's just see. Not a whole lot of volume on the breakout to the downside, right? Like for a breakout of this consolidation range to the downside, there really wasn't that much volume at all. Whenever we broke out back here, whenever we started breaking down, there was a little bit more volume. It wasn't a whole lot of volume there, though, to be fair as well, but there was more volume still. If we're looking at this on the daily RSI, very bearish RSI, but you're looking productive here for now. I would at least expect that you continue a little bit higher. Looking at the 4-hour time frame, things look good here. Yeah, the MACD looks good, the RSI and the stochastics look good. I wouldn't be surprised at all if we did continue to push higher from here, but if we do fall back below this low, let's say, like if we were to get back below 21.2 cents for Stellar Lumens, I would assume that we do go lower than this low that we formed on the 18th here of this month, from a low to a high here. If we do go lower, the expectation then would be that we see something around 19.2 cents, maybe as low as 15.8 cents, but I doubt we get that low. 19.2 cents is maybe a possibility, but I'm not holding my breath over that. I don't expect that to happen. At this point in time, I am looking for us to break out higher. The 4-hour looks bullish. The daily gives enough reason to believe that we could move higher as well. And if we do get above these areas of prior support, instead of finding resistance here, we get above there, likely that would imply that we do go higher. Okay. XLM here from a high to a low. If this is the low, the expectation would be that we move up to about the 382. So you'll get above these highs. We'll probably see prices around 29 to 30 cents. Probably just under 30 cents, if not right around 30 cents, and then likely pull back, finding support at these prior areas of resistance back here, back at the the 236, the red line there, and then continue to push higher into the golden ratio. I wouldn't be surprised if going into the end of the year we were rallying, right? We're at 22 cents now. I wouldn't be surprised if between now and the end of the year we moved up to this 30-cent area, with the last couple of days in this month, if not the earliest days in January, providing some downside. And then likely in January, mid-January or later January, we should be pushing to this 36 to 38 cent target area, where we will then again consolidate and then get ready for February to move up higher as well. All right, that's Stellar Lumens. Let's talk about HBAR. Let's talk about HBAR here in the short term. Let's see, Hedera, and we'll use something with volume as well. Looking at the 1-hour time frame, zooming in here. We are getting some volume. That's nice to see. That's not bad right there, actually. RSI, stochastics, MACD look good as they can on the 1-hour. The 4-hour has been beat up, but you look good here. Stochastics-wise, RSI, the MACD is about to cross above the 0. You look good here. You definitely look like there's some pressure built below this level here, and you're about to let that pop. So I do assume if we're going to pop, are we just going to pop and then flop? Probably not. We're probably going to move to this area of support up here, which would be anywhere from, like 12.8 cents, maybe 13 cents, something more or less around 13 cents. Here we are at 11.4 cents now, so higher to go for sure. Definitely expecting higher prices from here. If we're looking at this on a daily time frame, you've slipped a little bit more than Stellar Lumens has, to be fair. That's not necessarily a good thing, but maybe it is. You've got the lower market cap. You're at more of a discount. There's more gains to be had, I would expect. I wouldn't be surprised at all if this move took us all the way up to about 15 cents, actually. Somewhere around the high points here. I doubt that we stop at the low points. I wouldn't be surprised at all if we went to the high points, and then with that, you might have this kind of inverse head and shoulders look like that, and then that could send us up a lot higher. That'd be interesting to see. Either we stop around 13 cents, or if I'm correct in assuming we might actually go all the way up to about 15 cents. Let's look at this high to low real quick. Maybe even higher. What if it's a slanted pattern? What if we have a slanted inverse head and shoulders and it's like slanted to the upside? We could go up to the 382. I'm becoming a lot less confident. Oh, my bad. Okay, there we go. The 382 is right there. Actually, that looks better. I'm becoming a lot less confident that we stop at this 13-cent area. I'm pretty sure we do go up to about 15.5 cents, if not somewhere around 15 cents to 16 cents. That's the area that we're expecting. Going from the 382 to the 236, it's just such a common maneuver. And with that, man, it looks like a perfect inverse head and shoulders. We just have yet to form the right shoulder. So it's a bit preemptive to say this, but if I'm correct, that lines up with the idea that I have that we do pump going into the end of the year, and that January would be the beginning. The beginning of January, we would pull back. It makes all the sense in the world, actually. Santa Claus rally, New Year's Eve rally, and then dump back. That might be exactly what we see here. And then from there, continue to push higher. I would think in January, late January, if not sometime early February, we'd be at 20 cents to 21 cents. You're at 11.4 cents now. So you got some growth ahead. And then I would think as Q1 continues, as we get into March and April, we are pushing higher. I would think by the end of March that we're above 30 cents. But if not, certainly in April, I would think that we're there. Anyways, I don't have too much else to say. We've had quite the parabolic move down. Whenever these parabolic moves end, you typically get a V-shaped recovery, or if it's a parabolic move to the upside, you get a blow off top. It's like the same thing, right? V-shaped recovery, but inverse. I would expect that we make very short work of these levels getting back above 20 cents and beyond. Short work doesn't mean that it'll happen today or tomorrow. It doesn't even mean that it happens a month from now, but soon enough, probably by the end of January, we will be working our way up past 20 cents and continue on this bullish path that we have ahead of us. I very much do believe that Hedera has new all-time highs in store for Q1 2026, if not early Q2, and that should take us anywhere from 58 cents to $1. My overall expectation is that when we make this move, sometime in Q2, we'll probably be, if not late Q1, we'll probably be around $1.30 to $1.56, if not as high as something around $2. I've got nothing else. I appreciate you all for being here. Thank you all. Hit the like button, subscribe, take care of yourselves. All right, I'll see you on the next one. Bye.